Alright guys, intro in the video. We're going to be doing Kjo and Sonu. We're doing skilled versus unskilled styles. We're going to be going over them. The first game is going to be with Kjo, which is on the server. I guess we'll see. Test to see if it's really Sonu. So, I mean, I don't really think it's going to Sonu.
This actually proves how skilled Kjo is.
Yeah, I should have been able to use that. Better spike, but you know, I guess we'll see.
But the thing is, you can't desync with Kjo with tilt.
Yeah, you can't desync the tilt. So it'd be like, I mean, you can with S tilt, which I guess is okay, but it's not like Sonu. Sonu tends to be very carried by fast flags. It's carried by fast
You might not be able to notice. Crazy is sick.
Yeah, so I'm actually pretty sick. And I'm still getting these videos out for you guys. I've been sick for a bit now, but I did get a cough, so it's unfortunate.
Yo, pass the sickness to me so I can skip school.
It's okay. Yeah, nice, bro. Okay, let me try the serve. It's oh, well, there it is. Yeah, and you can also just aim one way. So if I aim over here, watch. Boom, there we go. Look at that. So, Kjo, or I guess we're gonna get into Sonu, and then we're gonna compare the two. So, let's get straight into Sonu. Alright, so we're in the Sonu game. Oh, no, we gotta switch to Sonu. Switch to Sonu. Switch to Sonu. Switch to Sonu. Switch. Oh, my last second switch. Oh my gosh. That was insane. But I'm clutched up. Okay, so now we're gonna be comparing Sonu, which one was easier, and which one is just, you know, better. So, Kjo, we couldn't desync with. Couldn't do stuff fast, but we could score like this and just do that. But I'd honestly say, you know, but nice to you both missed a serve. That's awesome. maybe we'll go 3 for 3, but let's see. And he's flying the whole serve. All right, very interesting. Oh, Yo, there's actually no way, bro. Nobody here can serve. Alright, well, looks like we're gonna have to hit it off with a crazy serve. Boom. There we go, we got that. Zed, what are you... Zed, what... I'm on 100 ping.
That was on your head, actually.
I'm on 100 ping. My cat is clawing at my stomach, so you know. Alright, but can I go? Yo, everybody here sucks at serving, bro. Everyone but me. Look at him. I'm gonna stay AFK the whole game. Sorry, that was me. Alright, let me get that. So, Sonu does seem a little bit... Okay, well, that's just over, but... Good job, Zed. Oh, okay. So we can set block that. Yo.
Yo, this is because of Sonu being so slow, bro.
I don't know why I'm spiking in ping. That's weird. That is weird. I don't like that, but so Sonu's slower. It doesn't have as good of a serve. It doesn't have as good as a dive. But some people think that Zedaware just sucks at the game, so. Alright, so let me get that. Nope, I can't even grab that. I can't even grab that. That is perfect. For some reason I'm on 100 ping. This is really chopped. I'm trying to hold my coughs a little bit. So these don't have to be braided with them for 3 seconds, but let me get that, hopefully get a set. Oh, and that is just perfect. Okay.
I think you forgot to glide.
No, I didn't. I just didn't think it'd be high. Anyways, we're losing by 3. Which, you know. There we go, get that passed.
Oh.
So the thing is with this is we can do more shots like those and Kijo can't, and it's easier to do shots like that. So it'll come down to a conclusion on who's more unskilled.
That's not actually my fault, though.
Yeah, we're losing, by the way. Alright. Nice. So, and the thing is, you can tilt switch with Sonu, which isn't skilled. You really, guys, I promise you it's not. I actually promise you tilt switching isn't skilled.
Yeah, I actually got to Legend by learning how to tilt switch with Sonu.
Like, look at that. He thinks I'm aiming there, and I just WD it there. It's not skilled. And Kijo, you can't do that. So look, oh no, I'm gonna set that up. Nice, and Zed can quick that, and Kijo can't really.
That is called a desync.
Yeah. So, you know, it's getting a little tipsy. Like, sure, Kijo has better overall stats, but yeah, it's over. So, but it's expected because he can't desync and he can't do those quick stuff. And odds are, you know, it's just a regular spike. You get that angle? No? Okay. So Sonic can do those angles, but you know. But what? I guess. Yo, Zed's the greatest of all time.
No, you suck.
Excuse me? This guy. Anyways, so it has a smaller dive. I mean, yeah. Okay, so. Zed's awful. That's genuinely might be the worst level 400 I've ever seen. I think Zed is the worst level 400 ever.
Level 401.
Yeah. Nice. Okay. Yeah. How about instead of diving all the way over to my side where I have it covered, you stay on yours. I'm on horrible ping right now. Okay. So I can't even get that because of my ping. So it's just a little choppy because of my ping, but we're gonna just say that so far I'm thinking Sonu is more unskilled than Kijo. As we're gonna tilt switch there, and we're gonna get that line. It's not really hard to aim there. Sonu has, honestly, the less tilt Sonu has makes it easier to learn with him. Like, I don't know, because Kijo has to charge it. It's kind of 50-50, really. Like, you could aim somewhere and then as it's charging, it doesn't get max way up and it could go where you want to go. So, as of right now, I'd say, like guys, by the way, when I say skilled, you Soners are going to be like, oh no, it's so skilled, you have to hit corners every time to score and it spikes really slow. No, you don't. As we just showcase, you can just tilt switch and stuff like that. And sure, Sonu has a slow dive and stuff like that, but, you know, it's the spike that carries him. Look at that. Pretty cool. So as you can see, I can't really score with a tilt switch on serve, but Sonu so far is looking more unskilled. And I don't want you guys being in the comments saying, "What are you talking about, crazy? This is the worst take you've ever had." Oh my gosh. But you know, he's not a very skilled style. He's carried by all those Madara black hair, black avatars who are trying to hide where they're tilting, and he's carried by fast flags and desinkers. And I'm looking.
Bro, I think you might be sick.
You guys didn't see that. I'm forgetting the keybinds for my lead feet, low key, so that's kind of chopped. But, dude, oh my gosh, I'm at 100 ping. I'm gonna blame it on ping. Yep, I'm blaming this whole game on ping. But my conclusion for these two is that Kjo is more skilled, maybe at a 6 out of 10, and then Sonu's unskilled at a 5 out of 10. Let's get to the next game. Alright guys, so Zed left me for somebody else, unfortunately, so I'm just going to be completing the rest of this by myself. Yeah, I guess so. So, the next two styles we'll be doing is going to be Ronin and TSH. We're up against a Jinko. And I think, I don't think Ronin's very skilled. I think he's going to be a lot more unskilled than TSH, especially with that rainbow spike. It really is useful to use, like it really is. I got that. Boom, there we go. So that rainbow spike gets it right here, and he might just miss the spike if he tries to go for it. But nope, he doesn't, and I get that. Oh, nope, he does low power, and he gets that in. Okay. Hopefully, I don't start lagging. Oh, well, I jinxed it. That is great. So, Ronin, it's not very hard to hit his rainbow spike. Plus, if you just aim it well, you know, it is a really powerful, strong spike, and it's not very hard. And especially when comparing it to a style like TSH, where you kind of have to know its partials and, well, you know, all the above. Okay, this guy's spamming the same stuff. I guess I'll just have to expect it. But see, even right there, that rainbow spike, it's so fast. It literally teleports there. Plus, it'll knock it back. If you just aim it correctly. Okay, well, you know, well, that's kind of a bad example. But, you know, I'll S&D that next time. Here, watch this. Ready? Hopefully I get it. Oh my, I'm the greatest. I'm the greatest of all time. I mean, oh my gosh, I'm actually horrible. You know, it's fine though. I'm sick. I'm not in a good mood. I'm not really feeling good today. Yeah, I've been feeling good for a while actually now. It's been interesting, but it's fine. We're gonna keep pushing. That's perfect. I'm gonna keep pushing. Man, I've gotten sick like 5 times this month. I gotta chill out. All right. Anyways, so we're gonna get these out. Hopefully we can score a bit. There he is. Look at that. Max powered spike, rainbow, you know. Seems like when you S-tilt from low a lot, it just tends to go in like all the time. Like it's like a magnet for back row. It's weird. Interesting Jinko we're going up against. I'm not really in my, you know, I think you can pretty much tell that I'm sick. So you know how it is. You know, we're gonna get that straight down right there. Wow, this is great. Yeah, so Zed left me for somebody else. I think I was gonna help them, but you know, Zed took the spot. I guess he's more suitable for it, which is very cool. Anyways, let me just keep this up. And yeah, let me know in the comments if you guys want to see me playing any other games. V-Ball, I don't know about V-Ball. It's pretty fun, but I don't know if it's my thing anymore. There've been a lot of bugs recently. I've heard some inside news that I'm not too happy about. No hate to the devs, I love them really. They're all really nice guys. I don't know if it's for me anymore though. I don't know. Maybe it's just me talking in a bad mood. Who knows? But I'm still gonna keep posting for you guys. Doing it for you guys, bro. I love you all. My tough fans. Let me see. I think I can just S-tilt that, right? See, look what I mean. Look at that magnet for backline. That's what I mean. It's from far back enough and low. When you get that rainbow spike, it's a magnet for that backline. It's not skilled at all, I promise you. You aim corner, and it looks skilled because it's right to that back line, but, and counter spike maybe? Nope. But I do get that. I do get that. Like that straight down, absolute bullet. I've been playing a lot of the tournament too recently, actually. I got in the top 100 a few days in a row. What a spike by him. This guy does not seem like a silver. Interesting, but it's fine. I guess I'm usually playing on Akari. I'd usually be able to receive this. So let me. It wasn't backline because it wasn't from far back enough, but I'm gonna try to hit it from far back. That rainbow spike, it's a bullet straight to the back. So Ronin, I don't think Ronin's very skilled. I'd say, you know, so let me try and bump it a little bit back there. Okay, so I have to hit rainbow spike to get that. I could have won it there if I just spiked it up front, but I want to showcase for the main. I kind of already did, but here, this is a good spot to do it from. So go like this, rainbow. Nope, it wasn't rainbow. So it's not going to work if it's not rainbow, because rainbow tends to give it a little bit of extra gravity, and I really haven't really learned the timing for it, I guess. I thought it was in your torso, but okay, so it's kind of in your. Okay, I got it. It's kind of in your torso. Got it. I think boom jump with this style is gonna be pretty good too, but you know, on a, if I was rating this out of 10 on skill, I'd probably give it. Okay, here we go. Nope, didn't get the rainbow spike, didn't get max charge if he was just going too far back, and I suck. But might just literally let him win an ending game here if I can't hit it. But I'd say it's probably like a Ronin, like a 4.5 out of 10 on skill. I'd rate Sonu probably a 5. And guys, when I say skilled, I mean for the base style itself, like the stuff you can do with its ability in terms of tilt switching, or with Kjo, charging up tilt, stuff like that. I'm not talking about aiming corners, okay? That's skilled. That has nothing to do with the style, because you can do it with every style. That's what I'm saying. So don't flood my comments with saying crazy, never let this guy raid again. I'm saying it off the base style, because no, you guys can hit your corners pretty well, all you Sonus, but I'm not talking about that. Once again, just reassuring you, so if you didn't watch this part, you're gonna look like an idiot in the comments if you're ranting about how Sonu is the most skilled style in the game because it has a slow spike, when you're actually wrong. And the most skilled style is obviously Jinko. No, Jinko, on a base, you know, the stuff you can do with low power and, you know, just his S tilt is probably one of the most unskilled styles. I'm not talking about boomerangs. I'm talking about I'm not talking about those boomerangs around the worlds. Those are skilled when you do that. The around the worlds are very skilled, and I like that. But I'm talking about using boom jump with it, or, you know, doing that stuff. Look, he's just spamming the same stuff over, and it's working because Ronin's a pretty slow style, and he's either can do that full S tilt or just that. So really anything. I'd say even Ronin's a little more skilled. Jinko's literally like a 3 out of 10, but I'm honestly just gonna end the game here so we can get to the next one. I think we've gone over everything. We're just gonna let him score the last 2 points. But yeah, it's been a good game. There we go. All right, let's do the last one, which is TSH, and compare the two. So let's just get straight into it. All right, guys. Now we can test TSH. I literally tried to like record 3 other games, and then they all just dodged and left, which is great. Am I that unlike you guys? Not playing. I use BTA though. But anyways, we're gonna get into this. So essentially, TSH compared to Ronin. Ronin, you just stand there and charge it up and spike. TSH, you kind of have to score. Like it's not like Sonu where you can tilt switch. I mean, you could, but it had to be from W to S, you know. But people can just jump on that and stuff. So unlike all the other styles, you have to run and charge it. Although it is a little overrated for its skill. People say like, oh, it's the most skill style in the game, which isn't true. It just takes being able to have good movement and being able to run, like, and I guess maybe a little bit of timing, like something like that. That's skilled. But as a base style, I'm going to be showing the base things that you can do with this, okay? Which means no partialing. Well, I mean, partialing could be a base, but like, just like, for example, as if a noob is using this style, what he could do with it. So you bump, shift lock this way, and then try to like, okay, well, I guess I'm really showing how much of a noob I am by doing that. But God, I've got to stop saying That's not what good YouTubers do, right, guys? But oh my, yo, there's no way I'm real. But basically, that is the stuff they would be doing. They'd just be running really low and spamming those S tilts as much as possible. Great way of scoring for a noob. What am I thinking there? I keep saying it. So they just spam S tilts essentially. That's what you want to do for TSH. You spam S tilts from low, and it tends to score a lot. Or, you know, you could just aim places like, I don't know. Corners is known as being skilled. TSH is a little harder to rate. In my way of rating, I rate it based off how, you know, easy the style would be for a noob. You know, just because the stuff a Sonu could do where it aims corners versus in level 3, I mean, the stuff a level 300 Sonu could do when it's aiming corners versus the stuff a level 2 Sonu could do. Well, no, it can't be level 2, but versus the stuff a level, let me think what 30 Sonu would do is very different. Sorry, I'm a little bit weird this video just because I'm sick, I'm tired, I'm trying to hold in my cough, and I'm not in a good mood at all. But I'm gonna keep doing this for you guys, as I said earlier. TSH is probably like maybe 6 out of 10 on the skill, maybe a little less on the same. Might be the same, around the same as Kjo. I don't know if I'll get flamed for that, but I don't think it takes much skill to use him. Like, unless you're aiming those corners every time, that's what's skilled. And once again, I'm not saying that. The way I rate it is not based off how people think of it. Like, oh, Sonu, you know, aiming corners is so skilled. That's a mechanic. Not really. That's a tech, I guess. Because it's just a technique, not really a mechanic. But you know, it's that's what I mean. Rate it off just how a noob would be able to use it. So like a noob could do that, literally, if they just time it right and they S-tilt it. Maybe if we're talking about partialing, they couldn't really do that. That takes a lot more time, but they can just literally spam S-tilts from really low, and you know, they can score. Meaning TSH, you know, you have to run to get the spike power though. That's what people think is skilled, which really isn't very hard. It's not hard, like really. It's, you know, it's harder than Sonu's stuff just because you have to do something, and Ronin, but it's about the same skill level as Kjo, as you both have to charge something. So yeah, that's game. Sorry for a bit of a filler video, guys. Couldn't really think of any ideas, and I'm sick. I'm a little tired, so I'm gonna get this one out for y'all. Peace, love you, and hopefully I feel better.